You know, I was watching the chef, I think chef somebody, you know, he said the black Americans are not Africans. Okay? It's okay. But let's say this. You guys are actually the same color, because when you're in the street, these whites will they identify you as a black Americans or African Americans or the Africans in Americans, or they just identify as black? Tell me. So the complaint of poor customer service, have you guys complained to those businesses? Because maybe you think the black Americans, you know, actually, this is the community that support each other. Do you think a white person will come and support your business? Do you think so?
If you're not black, just keep scrolling. This video is for my African Americans and African brothers and sisters. Specifically for us, I am so confused. Why am I seeing that on August 1st, African Americans or a specific African American has forged a protest against African businesses, from African restaurants, African braiding salons, anything that is African owned? They have started a campaign that on August 1st, we as Black Americans will be boycotting these businesses. What the fuck is wrong with us? What is wrong with us just as a people, as Black Americans, African Americans? What the fuck is wrong with us that it makes sense to boycott African businesses because you may have had a bad experience with a African business? You've also had a bad experience with an Asian business. You've had a bad experience with a white business. You've had a bad experience with an Hispanic business, and so on and so forth. Where's the energy for those businesses that continuously come into our communities and disrespect us? But you want to start a war, a beef, continue a beef with Africans? Like, make it make sense. We are all one. Sure, we can distinguish ourselves as African American or African, but they look at us all the same. They don't look at an African and say, oh, you're African. They don't look at me as an African American and say, oh, she's an African American. No, she's a nigga. They all the same. So what sense does it make that we are boycotting our own people?
What up, what up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war zone. Now, what the freak is going on with these Africans? What's happening with this? What is going on, y'all? Brothers and sisters, I'm hearing all type of backlash going after the Africans. But the thing is, why are there Black Americans out here standing up for the African? It's like you blacks stand up. It's like you blacks want to stand up for everybody. I mean, is there not anybody you stand up for? Why don't you stand in your conviction with your own black people? What is this? I'm really trying to understand. What is it? What's happening there? Help me to understand. Capping for everybody else. Do you not understand that our whole livelihood is being attacked? We are not only being attacked and subjugated from the traditional establishment. However, we have add-ons now. We have minions of anti-black white supremacy. Okay? These people don't understand that they are doing the bid of white supremacy. Now, when I hear blacks over here in America, like Willie D, talking about, you know, we are playing in the hands of white supremacy by going against Africans or going against our own people, I have something to tell you. That's not our people. Period. It's not our people. If 5% of the Africans, if 5% of the Africans came from Africa during the Atlantic slave trade over here to America, how is it that they have somehow taken over an entire population of Native Americans who were here thousands and hundreds and thousands of years before anybody even knew what this land was? How is this possible? You can't trick us. We don't look nothing African. I don't care what you're talking about. All right? We don't look African. Just because our skin color resemblance as far as skin tonality, okay, I'll give you that. But as far as features, no, that's not us, bruh. That is a totally different human being, something alien to us. It just is. We don't look like them. We don't talk like them. We don't have no type of customs with them at all. We have no type of nothing in relation. The only thing in relation is probably white supremacy. But you know, the tentacles of white supremacy been on you. You have not been living in the belly of the beast with the actual white supremacist establishment. I'm talking about the. You have not been living over here, Africa. White supremacy sends tentacles of their octopus out there. A few armed militia, a few armed militants, and they go out there and take over and impose their values, their system onto your villages because you had no establishments there. See, we for hundreds and hundreds of years, we have had establishments for hundreds of years, us, okay? This stuff that you see are the buildings and the great architecture of our beautiful land here in America has been brought up by my people, not nobody else. My people brought this up. We did this before the colonizer came in here, mind you. I hope y'all know that. We had roads built before. We had railroads built before the white colonizer came in here, y'all. I hope y'all know that. We had railroads built before the white colonizer came here into America. Okay? When I did my ancestry report, I remember I did 2 reports. I did one in one was in elementary, and another report I did in college, right? On my genealogy and my family tree. My family tree has nothing African in it. I mean, listen, I'm not saying my family tree has nothing African. It's all Native American. What are we talking about here? All right? What are we talking about here? We didn't come from no foreign land. My ancestors did not come from a foreign land. And for a foreigner to come into this land and say we're doing this wrong and say we're doing that wrong, that's cool. You can have your opinion. But when these people are attempting to get in the way of our reparations, now we have a problem. Oh, we have a big problem. And no, I really don't see. It's so many of these immigrants out here. It's no way I can see this being sustainable for America. It's no way. It's going to be a war. If this proceeds, this continues, it's going to be a war. And guess what? You are not going to win this war here. You are not going to win this war. We have beat white supremacy. We're still fighting, but we have beat them for the most part. Just like in North Korea, the war is still going on in North Korea since 1952. With the North Koreans. Us against the North Koreans. We still at war with them. But guess what? We have a peace treaty in place with them. Same thing with the blacks here in America. We still at war with white America, but there is some form of a treaty going on right now. Period. It's been like that. See, and you foreigners are coming over here not understanding the etymology of the experiences here in America and the culture here in America. You don't understand the origins of our culture, what we have been through. Not our people selling our people into slavery, because that's what your people did to you. Your people caused this transatlantic slave trade. Your people are very, very viciously grimy and dirty, and I see why white America and Britain has their boot on your neck and they won't let up. I see why. We over here showed you how to fight. Y'all wasn't standing up fighting. We showed you how to get into the streets and get to it. We the ones broke the whole slave trade everywhere. It broke with us. Once we rebelled, we showed everybody else how to rebel. We rebelled. That's how we got out of slavery. We rebelled. We were in them fields taking care of them slave owners and putting them in their dirt naps. We were doing that. So these Africans that's coming over here and wanting to get with the creators, wanting to get with the kings, wanting to get with the powerhouses. Okay. Well, we're about to show you, you are none other than a piece of toy to us. Boy, we went up against in the belly of the beast, white supremacy, boy. My ancestors, boy. The blood running all through us. Oh yeah. You done woke us up. Oh yeah. And I hear, oh, y'all don't go into white restaurants and want to boycott white restaurants, and y'all don't want to boycott. Listen, we don't, or restaurants, we don't have those issues, right? We go up into a white establishment, they know what it is. They understand. All right? Even though we probably don't like each other like that, but they know what it is. We have an understanding with one another. See? And they do things a certain way. Like I went into the store. How do I get into an argument about a guy who's making my food in a store? He's a East Indian. I'm telling this man, yo, do me a favor and please do not touch my bread with your bare hands. This man want to argue with me, literally argue with me. I came out of character a little bit because I'm so in shock, like how these people are coming over here invading, because this is what this is, an invasion, and then don't want to even abide by the wonderful laws that we have set in place to protect our health in regards to cleaning your damn hands and putting on gloves when handling food. But this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. All right, y'all want to go to war with Black America? Or y'all? Come on, this is a war. This is a tree. I'm telling you, I promise you, this is a tree that will fall down on you. I promise you that. I promise y'all that. You're not going to win this war. You're not going to win this war. Africans. You think the whites are coming to your shops to get their hair done? Who is going to support you over here? Immigrants don't want no problems with us. Nobody else but your people go there, will go there, and my people. Who, if we extract our dollars, who's going to support you? Because white America will not support you, bruh.